Hello there, and welcome with part 4, I believe, of my September/October movie haul. The stack is huge, but the stack in front of me is not that bad. I have no idea what to name this one. I'll have to think about something later on. But this little stack of just 3 titles is basically about superheroes, but not so much superheroes because they're not the nicest guys out there, and you'll see what I mean by that soon.
Meet Diabolik, a bank Robin Hood who baffles the cops. He robs from the rich to give to the girls. Master sports car racer. Master lover. Ask Eva. She can't get a good night's sleep unless she's covered with money. Diabolik, the absolute gold-plated end. Ask Eva.
So the first one in the stack is Diabolik. So this is the original one from the 70s or 80s. I have never seen this movie in its entirety. I tried to watch it once on YouTube, but it was such bad quality. So I'm glad that I got the Blu-ray and I get to enjoy it in one of the best formats possible. I do think there's a 4K for it out there, but it's kind of pricey. So I think the Blu-ray will do just fine. I really don't know much about this movie. I know that it was directed by Mario Bava, and I know that it did okay, but it didn't do okay to spawn a sequel or a franchise like maybe they were hoping for. In case you don't know, Diabolik is a huge IP in Italy. There is a lot of comic books, a lot of stories about the character out there. Obviously, there's movies as you're seeing. I don't know if there is actually animated shows. If there is, let me know. And if there isn't, I need a percentage because I probably inspired you to do a TV show. I think we'll just move on to the next one. The next one is, oh my god, Diabolik again. This is the trilogy though. So this is a remake from the late 2010s, maybe even to 2020s. Let's see. When did this come out? Oh, okay. So the first one actually came out in 2021. This is a movie from the Manetti brothers. They've been doing a lot of great movies in Italy, so definitely check them out because there's some great directors. I don't know what else they've been working on lately, but yeah, they worked on this trilogy, so it's 3 movies. I watched the first one only, so I was already sold on that. I think you can see the first one on Prime, and I never watched the third one, period. I might have tried to watch the second one with some friends once, but they were into it, so we never finished it. I don't think we got past the first 5 minutes or so. So I'm really looking forward to basically watch all of these 4 movies together. And yeah, let's see. Let me guys know if you guys have watched these movies before or not. If you like movies like 007, especially the Sean Connery ones, I think you might enjoy this one, especially the original one, because it came out around the same time, so it might feel a little bit familiar to those. But yeah, other than that, we have the last title on this mini stack, which is probably something that you would never expect. Can you guys guess what it is? Let's see, I'll be here, I'll wait. Okay, I think I've waited enough.
Eye patch, check. Cigar, check. Ass-kicking attitude, double check.
Let's go.
Torn from the pages of Marvel Comics, the sci-fi premiere of Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Saturday at 9 on Sci-Fi.
It's Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. And yes, this is not Samuel L. Jackson, which you were probably expecting. Yeah, this is actually David Hasselhoff from, Knight Rider and Baywatch. I don't know if you guys have guessed it, but this was actually meant to be a TV pilot. Obviously, the series didn't take off and it was never picked by, I think, Fox was the studio. But they left us this beautiful, TV movie, which a lot of people, I'm assuming, they don't know about it. Lately, if you've been following this channel, I've been going all on, the Incredible Hulk TV movies from the 90s. So now I'm doing this, Nick Fury. Who knows what's gonna happen in the future? But let's focus on Nick Fury for a moment. So this is basically Nick Fury getting rehired to fight against Hydra again. So he's a retired S.H.I.E.L.D. Soldier. He went through some trauma, and now they're getting him back on the field because, some people that they thought that were dead from Hydra, they're actually alive and well, and they're trying to do their, evil stuff, which is taking over the world. The plot is nothing phenomenal. It's very, wish-washed, but it's got some good moments in it. I really like, David Hasselhoff and his one-liners, very similar to Samuel L. Jackson, but a little bit different, a little bit more snappy, I would say. Well, not necessarily, but he does a good justice to the character. I actually think he was a good fit for the role, and I'm kind of disappointed that the TV show never happened, because I think it would have been at least maybe decent, but I can also see why they didn't get it, why they didn't pick it up and do something out of it. Another fun fact about this movie is that it's actually the same writer from the Dark Knight Trilogy. So a lot of people online don't like the writing of this movie. I kind of do, but that's just me. I don't have a very high bar when it comes to this kind of stuff. But it's kind of funny how he went from, writing this movie to writing arguably one of the best trilogies out there. So that comes as a shock to many people. Just like the Incredible Hulk TV movies, those are kind of hard to find on Blu-ray, and definitely they're not available on 4K. So the best option for me was this DVD from the UK, which I think is just fine, but it's nothing special. It doesn't even come with that many special features or anything like that. But I highly recommend it if you're into superhero stuff and you're tired of the new releases. It might be worth it for you to go back and check out some of the older stuff and compare it with the new stuff, because there's a difference. There's a huge difference, like day and night. With that being said, a little reminder, I actually believe that now all of the Incredible Hulk TV movies are available on Blu-ray. I think it was in Germany, but I'll double check and make sure to post the link here or something like that, because even the last one, The Death of the Incredible Hulk, that I think it never made it on Blu-ray. Now it should be a little bit easier to grab. So with that being said, I think this is the end of the video. Short and sweet. Thank you for bearing with me until the very end. I hope that you guys, like some of these titles. Again, Diabolik, the original one, the new trilogy, and also Nick Fury. I highly recommend all of them for different reasons. I think most people will probably enjoy the Diabolik a little bit more. But let me guys know what you prefer from the stack, and let me guys know what else I should be watching in terms of older superhero movies. I've watched Nick Fury, I've watched Incredible Hulk. What's next? So thank you again for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. Helps out a lot, and see you next time. Bye bye.